PixelCulture, the best podcast you ever heard. You just don't know it yet. We've been gone for a while.
Well, a lot of shit's been going down. The holidays.
We went away for a while, and now we're back.
That nude painting of Donald Trump, that put me on it for a few days.
What'd you say?
I couldn't stop staring at it.
Well, we've been gone for a while, and now we're back, just like John's yeast infection.
Wow. Wow. Go from face fucking to that.
Well, that's where you think the yeast infection came from.
Fuck you, Jason.
Fuck you, Jason.
We need to have a fuck you, Jason episode. We need to hit that little fucker over here.
Alright, joining me today,
Chaos.
Styling.
Jellyfish.
we got a few things to talk about today. Fallout 4 DLC is on the motherfucking way.
On the way.
Niggas.
Do you have a date?
I have a few dates.
A few dates.
That
is sexy.
Details on 3 DLC packs have been announced. Automatron, priced at $9.99, is coming out in March of 2016.
What is it about?
A mysterious mechanist has released a horde of evil robots into the Commonwealth. Hunt them down for parts to create your own ultimate robot companions.
Cool.
Depending if he's got 2 legs and he's fucking huge and he can walk like Strong, I'm down with that.
And it also comes with a new weapon, the lightning chain gun.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So missions, you can build your own companion.
I've got 14 power suits,
new
so
weapon.
that'll work.
The second one is called Wasteland Workshop, and it's priced at $5. It's coming in April. And they compared it kind of weirdly to Pokemon. You can capture creatures in the world and make them fight each other.
Ooh, fucking gladiatory, fucking gladiator mice.
Like arena style.
Yeah, dude. Cockfight.
And that's going to be $5.
I'm down.
$5 DLC for that?
Yeah.
I
Pack
can
of
do
cigarettes,
that. I can do
dude.
that.
I'm buying that.
And the biggest one, which I didn't hear the price for it, the biggest one's coming out in May of 2016, is called Far Harbor. It's got a new whole quest line with the Valentine Detective Agency about a woman and a secret colony of synths.
So that'll be on probably a different map entirely.
Maybe.
Because the Fallout 3, the Anchorage one, you went to a completely different place for Anchorage.
Well, they hinted that this is the first wave of DLC. So there's more to come this year. The season pass is $30 right now, but starting May 1st, it's going to increase to $50.
That's still not that bad, though, for a season pass.
It says they're going to include well over $60 worth of content. So even for $50, I guess it's not bad.
I bet you they're going to put something in like they did with Skyrim, the Hearthfire, where you build your own house.
I'm sure they will.
Well, I guess you technically already can, though, in Fallout. You can
Yeah,
already...
it's linear as fuck.
Well, they were
Kinda.
supposed to be
You
adding
should see my
mods.
house.
I want to, you bastard.
They were supposed to be adding mods to it, and they haven't even got around to that yet. So obviously that's taking a little
They've
longer.
patched, though. They've patched a lot. Because when I first started playing it, it was glitchy as fuck.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It was bad, dude.
No
Nah,
joke.
it's a lot better now.
No joke.
A lot better.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next thing.
Alright! Moving on!
A Red Dead Redemption sequel has been confirmed for an E3 appearance.
Yep. You're gonna be all over that? Wait,
Fuck
what is
yeah.
that? PlayStation?
Well, no.
Like the guys you used
PS4
to come across fucking the horses in the fucking desert. No one ever saw that? Anybody?
No, I never played on
I never got to get down on that.
I only played a little bit.
You'd be out in the middle, just hunting some shit up in a mountain, and you'd
Oh,
go
yeah.
around, there's a guy fucking railing a horse, dude, just getting it. Like, you're fucking,
Ew.
yeah.
Well, that was the times, dude. Last Generation's Red Dead Redemption is actually the second game in the series, preceded by Red Dead Revolver in 2004 for the PS2 and the
Yeah.
Xbox.
Yeah.
Old motherfucker. So, a direct sequel to Redemption has been announced for current gen and is set to make an appearance this year at E3. No release date has been announced currently.
This Christmas, 2016 Christmas.
That'll be so
So I have
shiny.
got to say real quick, I am so glad that we are just starting to completely not give a fuck about what we see in video games. You know? Just
about
like the
bad
raw
stuff?
content, the shit that they can put in. I love it.
Yeah.
You know, like I like, you know,
Fucking
I'm a hard person to fuck with. You know, like I will find humor and awesomeness in just about anything. Like the weirder, the better. The more abstract. I mean, y'all know that.
I can get with that.
You know, but I don't know. I think it just adds so much
it
more
is, 'cause
fun.
people. It's a video game. It's not like that shit's real.
It's the shock, exactly, dude, and it's the shock factor that
You
makes
know,
it more
there's
funny.
gonna like when virtual reality becomes a thing and like you start getting like put
Already
into
is.
like the video games. You know, there's gonna be that one guy that fucking drops his fucking pixel panties and fucking moons everyone. You know, it's coming either way.
It'll probably be me. Halo's Arbiter has been announced for Killer Instinct. You know that guy?
Ooh.
What's Arbiter?
He's the
Like
alien
Yeah.
Covenant guy.
Mm.
He was primarily featured in Halo 2, and he'll be making his fighting game debut in Killer Instinct Season 3. He was voiced by Keith David, the guy who also did the voice of Spawn. And there's no word if he'll return or not, but that's random. Like, is he gonna like fight with a sword and like throw grenades at people?
That'd be awesome.
What was he the guy with the big?
He was the guy with the,
head?
like, the fucking...
Oh, okay. I remember that. I remember that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
With the, like, it was like the red like skull mask looking.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
So yeah, that's random. You're more into Killer Instinct than anybody else here, probably. So what does that do for you?
The KI
Well-
kid.
It's gonna be a boner.
Stop.
I'm curious, really, about
I'm half chubbed right now.
on how.
You're in a Halo guy. You're like a Call of Duty guy.
Just trying so hard to keep focused.
Yes, I am. I'm totally fucking gone.
Composure.
No pushing.
So what does that do for you?
So, I don't know. I have to try it out. Because there's multiple ways that they could make his moves, what
That's
he
true.
does.
That's true.
Because they have to take the Halo content and flip it into a fighter.
I'm pretty sure the only gameplay they've showed is him walking out with an energy sword, so I know that's gonna be a part of it.
I love KI. I just never played it.
So that'd be cool.
All I know is I got the DLC and shit. I just don't have the-
I did too.
Yeah, we all got that free DLC, dude. That was pretty cool. Alright, this is an interesting story. The lead writer, Chris Slurf, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing his name. He was the lead writer for Mass Effect, the Mass Effect games. He has left BioWare.
Ooh, is he going solo? Or, I mean, does he have another project? Or
He has joined Bungie.
really?
So he's going to be doing some Destiny shit.
Oh,
with
dude, that's gonna make
this.
Destiny 2 quite interesting.
Have anybody? You played Mass Effect. I know. I played the fuck out of Mass Effect.
A little
Like,
bit, yeah.
The story was.
It's huge.
Yeah, it was like my favorite part watching those cutscenes because sometimes they were like they were epic, dude. I love Mass Effect.
Well, the best thing about that is it's an actual story for Mass Effect. So we know that they're focusing more on a story for Destiny 2.
There
Then-
should be. Instead of, there's a
The
big white
multiplayer.
ball, shit's going on, kill stuff.
That's pretty much That's pretty much Destiny Year 1. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like there's a big old white orb. It's a good guy. Kill people for it.
Yep. Pretty much.
That's pretty much what it is. Granted, the Taken King brought more story to it, but
Well, they had
this-
to make good on all that fucking, empty story. So the Taken King, like I love that. Like you had that. I mean,
Yeah, right.
that individual. I don't know, like, the questing with your trainers and everything. And I mean, Cade 6, he was a huge part. With the whole
Yeah, they fleshed everybody out like a whole lot more, and actually, it was more inviting to people to actually have a story to grasp onto instead of, I don't know. It was kind of cool in year one because the way I looked at it is like we had a rough outline of what was going on. We were our own character making our own story, so like that's kind of where it started. But I understand people not being happy that there's no like real structure to the game.
Like still, like.
There is now, but there's not.
There's been
like,
a small handful of references made about the 9, but not a single motherfucker has ever said a word about Xur himself. And the son of a bitch hangs out at the motherfucking tower every goddamn week. And, like, he hasn't been incorporated in anything.
There was a rumor for a while going around that there was going to be a quest line that involved 9 letters from the 9. And those were, like, involved with the missing exotics that we haven't been introduced to yet. And we are supposed to be getting a new DLC, like a massive,
DLC, and I don't.
Taken King size DLC this
tell me
year.
what it was. Again, you said there's something like there was 8 exotics that have not been released. Yeah, I have like 4 or 5 empty spaces.
That can't be true.
So that is true.
Take a picture of it.
Okay.
I want to see. Because there's 8 exotics that have not been.
Are they weapons?
Yeah.
Okay, they're all weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
They're gonna open that door at the reef
They better.
They better.
for DLC. That's
That chick's been standing there for days.
Yep. Just walks up.
You know her legs are starting to hurt.
They're fucking
Yeah.
sore by now. They gotta give
Okay,
her
what,
something to do.
Going on 2 years?
Okay, because we
Right.
Okay, you remember in the storyline, or for the Taken King, like nobody's come across the queen yet.
King doesn't have to.
Well,
have a queen,
she's
bro.
supposedly dead, but
Well, yeah,
we
I
haven't
mean,
seen her actually die yet.
of course,
Yeah.
no doubt.
We did learn a whole lot more about the Cabal with the Taken King.
No, we did.
Like, they crashed their fucking ship into the Dreadnought
You know, I mean,
and used it as a beachhead.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that cutscene.
It's just Cade 6 talking to you while you're, like, starting a mission. You probably, like, it was hard to hear over all the explosions and shit. There has been a new Spawn movie announced. Granted, there has also been a new Spawn movie announced every couple of years for the
Yeah.
past
Yeah.
few decades.
Wait, is McFarlane directing this one? Or
He
producing?
is writing. I don't think he's directing it, but he is heavily involved with the writing process and the creative process.
So he is producing.
He's producing, yes.
Okay, then I'm cool. I don't give a fuck.
So he will be involved heavily. No release date exists yet. A script has been penned for a new Spawn film. The last Spawn movie came out in 1997 and was directed by Mark A.Z. Dippe. I'm sorry if I'm butchering names. And it was met with mostly negative reviews, so hopefully this redeems the franchise. I thought it was alright. I've seen the director's cut, though, not the PG-13 theatrical
Yeah.
cut.
It
And
was
it's
just
better.
like the first graphic novel Spawn like this.
It was alright, dude.
It was perfect.
Like, I mean, there's some cheese because it was made in the 90s. Like,
Yeah.
there's 90s cheese.
Yeah.
But if you can look past that, like, I liked that movie.
It was
I didn't think
the
it
first
was.
superhero movie that was well done, wasn't it? I would say.
I would say so. That was
Well,
put.
TMNT. Well, in my opinion, TMNT
Okay,
was pretty
yeah.
good, but,
Okay,
like,
that's true.
so-
Yeah. But I'm sure Spawn may have had a bigger bigger budget than
Yeah.
TMNT did. So.
yeah, especially with that cape.
Yeah. So that'll be cool. I mean, the last time I heard about this movie coming, it was supposed to be set in, like, the Dark Ages and shit. So it was, like, Dark Age Spawn.
No.
Yeah.
I have really rare comics of the Dark Age. Spawn.
Yeah, I remember you talking about
The
that.
only 4 of them that exist that
Yeah,
they
dude.
printed, I own them, and they are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Dude. Whereas, like, remember that what
But I don't know if
Dark
that's
Star
what's gonna-
skateboards?
yeah.
Oh, they better, dude. I would, dude. I'll go.
That's
Yeah.
the last. That's the last thing Todd McFarlane said, like, specifically about it. This isn't coming from him. This is coming from another source.
Oh,
The last time Todd McFarlane said, he said the script was about the Dark Age Spawn.
that would be so cool.
So that
so
would be crazy.
Oh.
Keeping along the same lines as film, there has been a Sonic the Hedgehog film announced by Sony Pictures. And it's a crossbreed of live action and animation, which...
Cool.
I've seen the Chipmunk movies, and I'm not a big fan.
Ruined Jason V.
And Garfield. So...
It did, dude. That was bad.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it didn't ruin Jason Lee. He's getting paid. I'm sure that's all he
Well,
cares
he's
about.
getting paid, but have you seen him since then? Nope. Other than any other Chipmunk movie?
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, he was doing My Name is Earl.
That was
show
before the
for a
Chipmunk
long
movie,
time.
though.
Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah, I guess I should.
And then the Chipmunk came out. He did a little bit more of Earl. It ended, and then two
And
more Chipmunk movies, and that's it.
Well, he's gonna be in Mallrats 2 and Clerks 3, I think. So
I hope those make a smashing comeback.
I hope
I
so,
hope they
too.
just explode.
They probably
they should, dude. They deserve to.
Oh, do we have release dates on those?
No, I believe it's set to be released sometime in 2017 or 2018. But collaboration
We'd all be
between
fucking dead
Sega and Sony, it's kind of weird.
Of who? Sega?
Sega and Sony? Because
think
Sega
Sega
owns
existed.
Sonic. And Sony is like a whole other thing. PlayStation.
Yeah, but what the hell is Sega doing if they still exist? What are they making? Cars? Planes?
Sonic. Mario and
Toys?
Sonic go to the Olympics and shit. Alien Colonial Marines. That kind of shit.
Space Marines?
Sega owns the Alien franchise, so they did Alien Isolation and all that shit. So.
The alien, like, with the... Oh, I didn't know that.
So, I'm not too excited. I love Sonic though, like old school Sega style. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. However, the next thing I feel lots and lots of hope for is the Legend of Zelda series for Netflix. No, Netflix has a good track record right
They
now.
do. They got some shit, and they got lots of fucking money, but, like... I don't know, man. How would you do that, right?
Oh, there's a way. They did a fake trailer for a Legend of Zelda movie for April Fools, and like they had everyone freaking the fuck out. There is a way to do, especially with Game of Thrones style
Oh,
shit.
yeah, I guess, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, dude.
You're right.
They could do it legit. And
Where's it gonna start?
I don't know. There's not been a whole lot of information released about it. It keeps popping up. This rumor popped up a few years ago, and Nintendo was like, "No, what? No," and now it's popped up again. With the like release and success of Daredevil and Jessica Jones and like all that shit, comic books, they want a little bit of that money.
Yeah.
They haven't done any live action or anything like TV or movie related since the Mario movie.
Yeah.
They've had cold feet since like 1991. So, this is the closest thing we're gonna get
Dude, can you
to a
imagine,
Zelda
dude?
movie. I'm
Okay,
down.
if Nintendo gets like some fat, huge chunk of money and like they do it right and like they start doing movies for that shit and it gets good, can you imagine what kind of a comeback Nintendo would have on the fucking game
Dude.
industry?
That would be awesome, man.
Yeah, but most of their games don't trim pixels. It's
Pixels.
random, I'm sorry, but that's Nintendo. Donkey Kong.
It's true.
Waka
Well,
Waka
I mean,
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man is
I
owned.
couldn't think of his name.
Pac-Man is owned by Namco.
It is.
But still, I know what you're saying.
But they have subsidies in the company, so I guess technically,
But
if you want to get balls deep in it,
Zelda is like a whole nother animal compared to Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah.
though.
That's
So
yeah.
yeah.
It's the story, dude. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. Everything about it is fucking lovely.
yeah.
But
And,
most of their
know.
characters don't transfer to like guys are. I mean, there's a few things, yeah, like Zelda, and I would think maybe a Pokemon movie if they did a live action.
That'd be
I don't-
cool.
Maybe.
Oh,
But
I would go see that.
most of it would be kid oriented because it's like all brightly colored and happy.
I like snuck in to go see Finding
They don't
Nemo
like
back in the day. I was
understand
an
that-
adult.
Like
Yeah.
all
Like,
goddamn
yeah.
real fucking like the fans, like the people that were there for like the beginning of Pokemon, and like up here, like we need like a fucking like a legit Pokemon movie. Like it doesn't have to be fucking like rated R or anything, but like for like the real fan, you know, like I guess like the older folks
awesome.
that still thoroughly enjoy Pokemon.
That would be awesome, dude.
Yeah, I want a
Instead of being all
Pokemon
like,
RPG.
oh my
dude.
god, like cute.
I would buy a
and
Wii
shit,
for
like
a
make the
Pokemon
Pokemon like
There's a new
like
Digimon
what would they
game
really
coming
be
to the
like,
PS4.
you know?
Oh, do
So I
you
can tell you one thing.
do you raise it and grow it up like Monster Rancher style?
Kinda, yeah.
Fuck, I love that shit. I love that Digimon game like that, dude.
Alright, well that does it for this week's episode. But like John's yeast infection, we will return. I think that's going to become our new motto.
Yeah, dude. That was